All right, so um, this is the map of the Colonial experiment, which the server recently shut down, like I think a month ago. But I still have the map, and a lot of people are asking for the world download of the map, and I can't really release it because there is a lot of sensitive information in the file that would take a really long time and a lot of effort to remove. And another large factor of me not being able to upload it is it's just too large. Nothing supports like the actual size of it. Like I want to upload it, I really do, but I can't just go on the internet and upload it somewhere like an app like Discord because it's too large. But anyway, I'm doing this so I could hopefully try and ease the people's. Yeah, I can hear you. Wait, what are you doing, VC? Oh, hello. Hello, CJ. I was just talking, like, I think Gateway is watching, so I was just telling him. I'm gonna go on deafen, but I just wanted to, like, if I'm gonna talk to you, like, in a little bit, alright? Alright. So, I have the full map right here, all modern. Nothing is actually, like, everything is up to date. Everything is the same since the server went down, even the day count. I don't think I stopped the day, so it might have been 31,244 when the server shut down, which is all odds. All right, so where should I start going? It's such a big map that I don't know where I should go. I'm gonna ask CJ. CJ, where should I go to first? Or I'm touring the TCE map. I need like a place to go first. All right, we're going to New York. All right, so this actually was one of my biggest projects in Minecraft because just look at it. This right here, this is something that someone could die for. This view right here. Just wow. It's the feeling of this place used to be destroyed to now it's an industrial complex that runs the world. Wow. Okay. This part right here took me like around 3 days because I really focused on getting it done. Oh, wait, how green is Lady Lip? Oh my gosh. It seems like the rain only got the stomach and chest and the torch, but I think everything else is still not oxidized fully. And that's CJ's attempt to make it that. Wow. Nothing beats like this. You can build anything and it's just not comparable. And I have no idea how anyone could make something better than this. Let's go to the Eiffel Tower. To think that basically all of these resources came from like across the world. I do remember most of the sandstone used in this project was it was mostly imported from Morocco. Yeah, or like right here. I think it was from right there. We just bought all the sand off of like Egypt and Italy. I forgot we had villages in here. I'm not gonna lie. What is totems? USN. Everything has USN produced. Wow. USN produced. USN produced. This is all really impressive. Oh, in the bread too that came from Ireland. Oh my gosh. Armory. If you think we were running out of armor, you should see what's in the World Trade Center. Or the Freedom Tower. That's what we call it. I don't. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love this place right here. Best views in the city. Well, everywhere is the best view in the city. This place was technically done. So I wouldn't say it's unfinished. I mean, it is like, the size of like Denmark, which is really, really surprising. All right, this is Washington, D.C. This place was not finished. We were really close to getting it. All we had to do was build another one of that. We would have finished. But I think we got involved in like a war over here. I think it has something to do with like expanding. Okay, I forgot that was there too. This place really hits hard because I've never seen a Minecraft build on a server that's like so open, especially this like little uh reservoir right there. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I'd say we were rich. Very, very rich. Let's go check out people's offices. That was homeless guys, Florida governor, no one's, former president. Holy shit, me. And this was business executive Gateway 2000 lawyer. Very prestigious ranks. Yeah, I do remember there barrels here. I think I did hide a chest under, it's like somewhere. Whoa, holy shit. Wait, okay. These enchantment books were from like the very early days of the server, where like the Africans they somehow made these, and I think uh people in Germany had them. I bought one for a lot of money. Yeah, I was pretty rich. I was pretty rich. It's right there. What's in here? End theory. Wait, isn't it just right? Okay, so we did that for nothing. Yeah, basically. I want to explain how. I mean, I guess we can. Nobody's gonna use it. I'll explain it later. But this is all really special. I'm gonna go to this place. This is called New Zealand. Pretty sure this hits a few. Oh wow. Yeah, you got a Western town and then New York City just over there. Whose grave is that? Okay. This place is fully decorated and all that. I wonder who was in here. This is just a really nice place. With the USN flag. Oh my gosh. And the broken fucking. Oh my gosh. Good shit, don't touch. I think you're right about that one. And we also had these extremely large railroads connecting the entire country. I'm gonna explore the West later though. I want to go to Europe now. We should start with Paris. the world is so big that it everything takes a while to load. But this is Paris. I remember building the Eiffel Tower because it was the Great Winter just started, which by the way, that's where most of this snow came from. It was really hard to build because every single time you placed the block, snow would go right on top of it, not even a second later. So like everything would just look like this. Everything was white and it was really hard to build. This is Paris. This was the hotspot of the server for a really long time. We go down here. This was the Battle of Troyes. Seriously, one of the funnest experiences in my like career. Like, what the? Okay, never. Yeah, like you go down in here, you pop up. I'm sure there was something in here before. You'd pop up, shoot, and if you're lucky, you got over here. You'd at least die like a man. Yeah, I'm Gateway love to like snipe from up here. We'd go like right here and go. Yeah, what's another? Oh yeah, the neurotic. This place is actually really nice and well built. This was made in memorial of the sacrifices by the neurotic, well, the United Neurotic. But this was basically made to as a spot for neurotic to rest because after this, the neurotic empire fully disbanded. Say it didn't collapse; it disbanded. Like this place is actually really nice. All right, let's go to Berlin now. So I I spent a while on Berlin, but I did leave. So construction halted on it. I think it has a I think the third largest building on the server, followed up by the Empire State and then the Freedom Tower. I think it's up here. That's Munich, I believe. Yeah, this was destroyed in World War One, and here it is Berlin. Honestly, this is a pretty great small city with the Berlin TV tower, the Reichstag. This place is actually really nice. We're in Germany and a city that was never built. Yeah, this place is actually pretty nice with the German flag up there. This is a really nice place. I also, yeah, we're not going to talk about that. It's just a lot of history builds up over time. Everything looks so unique. This was, I think the bushes and bushes and someone else's thing, but they made it to protect. Holy shit! They made it to protect Germany from uh from Eastern forces. So like, if some soldier from Warsaw came over to fight in Berlin, they'd see this fucking shit on the ground and just like turn back instantly. And honestly, I would do that too. If this came out of render distance, I don't know what I'd think, but I know if I went up closer to it, I would not be breathing much longer. Hey, what's that? Oh, oh shit. This was this was Warsaw. This place has a lot of history. There used to be like a massive dome right there, but it got removed for some reason. There's so much built up stuff over here, and then like they just keep tearing down stuff. Like it's hard to get like a good grip on what this place should look like. Moscow right here, honestly, it's not entirely finished. It looks kind of good. It's got planes crashing. Oh, okay, never mind. Wait a minute. Let's not. It goes over. It goes over. Okay, yeah, this place is pretty nice. That's basically it for yeah that. Go down here. We have Rome. Got the Colosseum. It's basically the only building in Rome. A lot of battles were hosted here, which is pretty great. And the only beacon borrowed from the United States to clear out this area. We keep going down. We will find Cairo. Now this place was blown up in the First World War, but it was constructed like all rebuilt right before the server shut down. As you can see from that, if we go underground, we might be able to. Yeah, it's just a lot of it's blown up. But this place is really nice because I mean just look at it. We got a nice church right here, a really long prayer. Got a lighthouse. That's supposed to be the lighthouse of Alexandria, but I realized I built it on the wrong side, so I just shortened it and then put it that way. Got a pyramid. Keep going. If you keep going down the Nile too, you'll find I think it's a trident bar too. I don't really know where it is. Okay, so I think the next big thing is like I'm gonna check this place out. I don't know this place very familiar, so okay. This is pretty nice. I mean, I think they got the flag a little wrong, but yeah, this is nice. Well, they were gonna build soon. They were real close. All right, let's go to this is Gibraltar. So this place was actually really historic. There used to be like an entire town right here, but they took it down because they were going to build a city. But it never got finished because the Mexicans rebelled against the Americans, which is really shitty. But like some massive battles happened here. Really important battles. Okay, if we go over here, I have zero idea what people were doing in the Sahara. We keep going down, it gets somewhat civilized. I do like this little part of Africa because it has some history. This was claimed by the Mexicans. They put colonies here. This stayed under rule of the Mexicans, and this colony, which, as you could see, looks much more civilized and better. They were not part of the Mexicans, and I think the players here they stopped playing because they realized they did all of this in the most remote spot of the server. But they started playing again as when people started trading with them. But this place is actually really nice. I love it. That's basically the best part of Africa, which is really disappointing. We keep going over here. These are the Himalayas. Now, these are natural, but there's something about them that makes it so just flat plains, mountains. It's so I don't know. It's so powerful that this is you get what I mean. They're large. They're extremely large. If you the this ground right here is basically sea level. Y64. The average height and the Himalayas is around 100 to 200. So yeah, and players had to cross these with no armor, no food, and no gear, no blocks on the first day to get to China. I also believe they spawned right here, and they either had to go this way or this way. And the guy who owned China made them go through the middle of the fucking Himalayas to get there. Which I personally would have gone by a oh wait, hold on. Gateway 2000. Never go to the can you send me like some coordinates, please? Show the bedrock under Berlin? Okay, I got you. On the I think on the third day of the server, um I made three bedrock things on the server. One of them was under Berlin, which they found, and the other two were never found. I think I might not find it though. It's somewhere under here. No, it is. The only question is if I'm able to find it. Wait, no. Well, they didn't find it for a while, probably because I can't find it right now. Is it down? I think it might be. No. Also, we got some really weird generation right here. What else did he say? It'll be rough though. I found the other one, the one under spawn. Okay, let's look there. Spawn was basically the hotspot for players, new players especially, because they would go there to trade if they didn't affiliate with any other nation. And how did so many people get down to okay, they found this. This was the second one. Um, okay. Should the pyramid that's where it was when the server ended. Okay, Gateway, if you can send me coordinates to your Caucasian space, I will go there and look at what you have. Speaking of artifacts, I do have. This is where my little shack was. This is like basically okay. Probably not. This is not suitable. This is my little shack when I stepped down and was forced to be a leader again. But yeah, I had a bunch of stuff here. Let's just go inside. I didn't spend much time here. I built this to get away for like all day. Nope. So this was from Dragon Robot in Hungary. This was made like at least a year ago. These this was Bush's set right before we made him surrender. This was a shield made on like the first day, and this was a bunch of mastermind stuff. This is how we exposed them. As I said, I basically nothing here other than artifacts. It's not that much. We're not gonna talk about the axe. I was gonna look at it, then I remembered what it was called, and by the time I remembered, I had my cursor on it, and I just so very quickly removed it. Okay, so where should we go? I mean, I guess we could just finish up with the west. So as you can see right here, the rev quote starts here, basically goes along the north. It splits down. It was originally going to go all the way west to this airport and then to Los Angeles and San Antonio down here. but we ran out of time because we were focusing on Miami and DC and New York. This is where U.S. soldiers trained for warfare, which is actually really nice. I'll show it real quick. What we would do is like a bunch of shit, but this is just someone said that they left. Basically, just trench warfare, if you know what I mean. You hop up, shoot a bow, try to hit the other guy. You would have no armor on, so one shot was from a bow was possibly lethal. Really nice. This basically recreated Troyes in a sense with modern structures. We go down here. Red Dead fans should know this one. This is the Braithwaite Manor, or the Oak Alley Plantation, I believe, with full interior, really nice. Um, and then basically unfinished stuff right here, and Miami also unfinished, not worth going there. This is where battles happened, and yeah, it's just a bunch of stuff. Before the server ended, the Mexicans rebelled and all that. So Gateway is saying that he left his stash near. Should I even try to pronounce it? I'm gonna see what's how do you pronounce it first. As Azerbaijan. Okay, right here, I believe. Yes. Okay, it's built into one of the mountains. He said. So if you have to look for light, I'm pretty sure he should be able to guide me through which mountain it is. I believe it's one of these three. No, I don't see any here. So Gateway 2000 was he was a really known collector and historian. He was basically part of everything on the server, from the first wars to the end. Part of neurotic Germany, Poland, I think Russia sometimes, Finland, then the United States. See, Fortibit, that's in Iraq or Syria. What? I hope I'm in the right spot. There, I mean, this place is very mountainous. Okay, I see a tunnel. Ever, are we getting somewhere? Or maybe no. I'm seeing tunnels. Gateway 2000. Are there tunnels? The upper part of it. Define upper. I can't see a border. It's the border is the mountains, right? Okay. Wait a minute. I see tracks. These are villagers. Gateway. It's near the peak. What peak? Okay, okay, okay. There, you have like 30 different peaks. You have to tell me which one it is, okay? What is. Okay, those are volcanoes. It's near the north. That's the wrong people. Okay, hang on, let me get chords. Okay, this is getting embarrassing, okay? Is it here? This is the most top part that I can get to have it still be in this country. Alright, while he gets chords, I'm just gonna let's go here. So this was Kazakhstan. I don't remember what country it was, but yeah, the best thing about it was this church that's unfinished. Honestly, every single country that has like a nice looking church, big W, nothing else. Check Japan. Okay, let's see what's going on here. So Japan was very divided. I'm gonna go to Edo first. This place was always against like anything that was rational. So um I mean it's good. Got nice defense, some pretty nice builds. Right here. I think it was deleted once. So like everything that's here right now was not original. Over here, this was I forget what it was called. Idaho. Okay, Idaho, there we go. This is Idaho. This was Dark Alpaca's little place. I think he's being a little respectful right here. Um, yeah, overall, this is a pretty nice place. He did get treated very badly, but that was mostly because he kept putting himself in a few situations. I'm pretty sure if there was a different kind of source of power that didn't necessarily come from the United States, and someone 189, Japan definitely would have been less active near the end, if you know what I mean. I think the Nethers. I don't want to test it though. All right, so the poor man's house. Awful way to describe you. He really likes painting. So is there any? Nope. This is Idaho right here. I think he focused a lot on defense. Wow, that's a pretty large wall right there. Okay, check the end maybe. I mean, I guess I can. All right, so this was oh, it's up here. This place right here. This was Gateway's place. It was called Idamashia something. It was like a 30-letter word. So the Americans started calling it Idamashia go fuck yourself. And it just stuck since then. Like, oh wait, this was a Gateways was building a like a old city over here. This was like his attraction, something like that. I don't fucking know. We go down to Korea. This is where the German Korea war basically happened. Honestly, really large place. They kind of got it beat down by basically everyone. Okay, that's down here. Um, there's like some settlements. The best one is over here. After the Hungarians lost the war, they fled to Australia, which is kind of surprising. This is the best build they have. Their capital is just villages and mob grinders over here. Okay, what's the next spot that I can check? Let's go to Mexico City. Now, Nine Tails, the guy who owned Mexico, was kind of troubled when it came to. He tried to do everything himself. So, a building was supposed to look like this, and it ended up like this. Anyway, this place is pretty nice. I like the little dock they have. And I think the half built flag they had. If you come over here, they got horses on all that. As I said, this place was in like a war. Yeah, obsidian, more obsidian. It was actually really impressive. People built an entire border for the United States to separate it from Mexico. Were these people racist? I am not going to discuss that. As you can see, it's big. It's also really big right here. Some guy, Richard got 12 from Russia, donated like stacks upon stacks of obsidian, and he just kept coming with more. Anyway, um, I guess we could check this place. This is Edmonton. This is basically the only Canadian settlement. It's pretty nice. I do like how it looks. Alright, let's go to French Guiana. This was CJ's place when he wanted to go to space, apparently. Alright, let's see. This place is a mess. uh I don't even know where to start. Everything is so blown up. This is where the NASA organization was. CEO, staff CEO. I think NASA did not get its part of the defense budget because this place is poor as hell. I mean, they did get the space. It was just a very long process. Could I go to one of the Mariana Trench? I'll go there. Siren location? I don't exactly know what that is. It's below Japan and above the Philippines. Right here, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's actually really, really deep. Like compared to um what the thing it usually is, like 30, 40. This is 20. Okay, let's see. Should probably get some night vision or something. I don't think this is the Mariana Trench. Underground? No, no wonder nobody found it, man. Okay, how deep underground is it? I don't see anything right now, so yeah, I don't see. Is it right down here or something? Oh, I found it. Look for red sandstone. Okay, I found it. um, I'm sorry, Alpaca. There's a lot of red sandstone. Yeah, I don't think I can find it. It's I mean, this place is pretty nice. It's basically unknown by everyone. It's kind of cool. I can't find it though. I'm not gonna lie. All right, I want to show one more thing in the United States. The submarine. Now, find it is right here. We made this like during the World War One, before the Titanic submarine incident happened. It is a coincidence that it happened right where the Titanic sunk. Okay, we just wanted a spot to put our armor before we took back New York City. Okay, it is a complete coincidence. Okay, we had nothing to do with it. You gotta trust us. I mean, it's pretty messed up. Okay, let me go down here. This was Gateway's base right here. Please don't tell me I'm in the void. No, but he basically had like an endpoint here. If I can find it. Where the hell is it? It's somewhere in this general area, and Gateway owns it. But there was like I think four, one here, one in Florida, one in I think Kazakhstan or Uzbekistan, and then one in India. But we destroyed one of those to go to the end, and we covered our tracks by destroying the one in Kazakhstan. All right, let's go down to let's go to Iceland. This place has a lot of history, especially to me. This is great. Iceland was this was basically the earliest part of Iceland, but it was destroyed in World War I, I believe. Over here, this was also grieved. Iceland, but basically the best thing about it was the first piece of netherite was found in Iceland. Let's go down to okay, wait, hold on. Yeah, we just sent me chords. 9,000. See if that works. This is Gateway. Gateway. I don't think this is right. Um, I don't think it's near it, but yeah. Okay, let's go to London. This place was basically like if you wanted to learn about TCE history, you went here because it basically all began with the creation of Neurotic. This is one of the oldest builds on the server. It's and the reason why it's so important is because it wasn't destroyed. This was made, then the Elizabeth Tower was made. But people came over here and basically they destroyed a lot of artifacts and it made a lot of people angry. I do remember this, but this place is where we ended World War I and Two, and the Great. Wow, this is the Elizabeth Tower. Come over here. Got the nice bridge that was never repaired. Apparently, I repaired it, and I think the guys who came here destroyed it. And Ireland. This is the largest wheat farm, and basically this farm fed the entire Americas. Ireland was a colony of the United States. Don't ask why, because I don't know either. In Denmark, we have a nice castle. It's very nice. Why is it? Are there villagers here? Oh, there are. That's basically it for most of it. I mean, there's still some smaller settlements. Oh yeah, I did forget about Constantinople. This place is pretty nice. This was basically this is Sofia, but they turned it into Constantinople. I mean, yeah, it's pretty nice. I like the buildings. I like how it looks. I do like how there was a massive battle here where some guy accidentally lit the bomb too early and like four stacks of TNT blew up before anyone was there. Like it was a complete accident. But yeah, here it is. Ruins from the Constantinople battle. Large amounts of TNT was blown up in these lands, and because of that, this battle is the second bloodiest after Troyes. Pretty nice. What should I want to? I really want to check what we had in this house right here because we did have a lot of end related items here. Okay, we got these from this guy. Wow, these right here, basically, like, all right, yeah, it lags. If I just these do a lot of damage if you add it up over time. Air systems, we use these. Basically, allow me to demonstrate. That hurts. When firework launch 3 hurts. Yeah, we had a lot of stuff here. And okay, I'll explain how we did it. So basically, we had this so it's a lot to explain, but I'll start it with this. Gateway downloaded the already very large world from the website that it came from, which we did not hide it from. So he did it without breaking any rules. Got the seed, and then he didn't. He put it in a normal Minecraft world. He went to the Nether, built portals where piglins were. He built, did all that, and then I was basically the one that AFK'd most of it. And then he like one day we realized like, what if we build a portal at a Nether fortress? I camped it for like 3 days. It took us 3 entire days. We switched portals twice. But finally, after going across the world multiple times, a blaze and a withered skeleton enter through after like hours of waiting, which is crazy. It actually is. Over time, I camped it out for like months at that point. Not months, weeks. At least two. And before I could like actually reveal anything, we had to finish up projects, and we were in a war in the United States, so we couldn't really, reveal anything yet. But we got it through things coming through the Nether portal because we placed the Nether portal in the right spot for them to come through. Okay, Gateway just sent me new cords to his little base, but we got Blaze, and then we took that um end portal, boom, all that stuff. Really great. Oh, well, um, this is really odd. Um, this he said this should take me up here, but it took me to what the hell? Weird shit goes on in like the Middle East, okay? What the hell is this? There's nothing under it. It's just gateway. How do you didn't even mess it up. You took me to somewhere new. Right. Okay. Um Never mind. I don't know what's going on. All right, so I guess I'll go to one more spot and then I'll end the stream because I basically went to everywhere. But this was basically the world right here. You can definitely see you know, major industrial spots. Basically the most powerful nations on the earth were the United States, Mexico at one point, France, the Neurotic Empire, Germany, Hungary, and I want to say Russia, but it was basically carried by the United States and China. Everything else was basically it wasn't that powerful. But I mean, that's basically it. What the fuck happened here? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, I remember. How the? Never mind. I'm not even gonna try. Anyway, so I before I made the spawn right here, I went to make like a subway station. So I went down here. You can kind of see it, but it didn't work out, so I didn't make it that way. What is that thing in the distance? What thing? The thing I just showed? This little thing right here. I think that's what they're talking about. Anyway, this was the final map. I don't know why this spot isn't loading. Please load. Thank you. Or don't. At night, you can really see the Americans light up, especially Europe too. But the hot spots were Europe, especially just this spot right here. This was the hot spot, and the East Coast. Everything else was basically controlled by the East Coast and Europe, because the East Coast basically had all of the armor on the server. Every single piece of armor came from the East Coast, from the United States. And it was actually pretty crazy how the United States just went from a small superpower to like a genuine, like something you can't avoid. It's actually pretty crazy. Anyway, I need to find a spot to end it, like my stream. Let's just go right here. One last walk through New York City. Just look at how Times Square. Look at how beautiful this place is. It's something about the Colonial experiment that nothing can replicate. It's we went from pirate ships, kingdoms, then to empires and villages. Then the world collapsed after destroying itself. And then it became roads, train system, cities, entire countries. It's crazy because all of everything that happened in New York City happened in a fraction of the time it took on the server. Like, I don't know how to say it. It took 2 months for New York City to be built, and the server was a year old, which is crazy. It wasn't about how how long it took. Instead, it took out the resources and the manpower. This was a this is probably my favorite view right here, just like sitting right here. Sometimes I would just sit here before I'd build a skyscraper because it reminds me, like, just look at these giants. This is like before I'd go fight someone in a duel or something, I'd go here and like look at this, look at these absolute pillaring giants that take up your skyline. And I remind myself, this is the United States of fucking neurotic, and it gave me some motivation at least. And over here you got Lady Liberty, still young, not fully green somehow. It's how we built it in like day 22,000. How is it not green yet? I have no idea how that did not work. Anyway, um, I think I do have something of meaning to some people in here. No, I don't. I thought I was gonna say I had the blade of neurotic, but apparently I don't. Well, anyway, I need to find a good spot. Right, probably down right here. If you want me to do this more, like explore the colonial experiment, I would happily do so. But things must always come to an end, and it is very sad that the colonial experiment had to go early. But I mean, the colonial experiment could not be replicated ever again. No matter how you try to do it, if you use the same map, the same people, it cannot be replicated. And the feeling that most players had from playing the server will never be felt again. The countries that we made, the borders that were made, and the railroads and all that, it was all history. The countries that were destroyed, a few blocks remained, and the countries that came up after it, they honored those few blocks. And that was so special about the Colonial experiment. A lot of the server was built upon honor, one man dying for another. And honestly, that's what the experiment was about. The Colonial experiment to replicate how people would react if they were placed on Earth from beginning to end. And we went from the beginning to modern times, which it went pretty well. It replicated society pretty good. However, we did make it to modern times, so there's nowhere to go now. Anyway, I just want to say that I am very grateful for everyone that participated and played the Colonial experiment in the past. And if you are returning to see the server, you might just look over the stream after it ends. I also want to quote Gateway 2000. It replicated the horrors of the world. Why, yes, and yes, it did. Well, this may be the last time a lot of you see the server. I'm very sorry. It, you don't hear it in my voice, but I am sorry. I am going to end the stream now. And if you want to see more content like this, possibly exploring the cloning experiment again, um, please tell me or show it on the channel. Subscribe, like videos. You don't have to though. You could just DM me. I'm just being so greedy now. The Colonial experiment has turned me into a greedy man. Anyway, I will be streaming the Shenanigans SMP soon. The second video of that is coming up real soon. I already have a lot of it in production, but other than that, um, I don't really know what to say. The colonial experiment means a lot to a few people, and I've seen some people grow up in the server, which is scary because Minecraft should not be allowed for little people. But everything must come to an end. Some may be glad and some may be sad, but the colonial experiment, the sun will never set on it because I will not allow it to. Please change the day. teleported everywhere. Anyway, um, good night. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Please DM me if there's anything I could have done better, if you want to give advice. Other than that, um, sleep well, TCE.